While soccer fans can enjoy 3 weeks of football, NATO's Eye in the Sky, or Airborne Warning and Control System AWACS, plays a crucial role in the security of the Euro 2012 Football Championship. Poland, as co-host of the competition along with Ukraine, has requested the air surveillance and control capability of NATO AWACS to safeguard the event.
Well, the threat could be analog to 911, it could be anything.
NATO AWACS were already surveilling the Polish airspace during the kickoff of the Euro 2012 tournament, the opening match between Poland and Greece.
During the flight, we monitor the area for 160 kilometers around the football stadium in Warsaw, and all contacts that we see are reported via our data link to the ground.
On the screens, I actually see all the aircraft flying around the airspace, and I see as well not only aircraft I see with my aircraft, my radar, I see aircraft reported from the ground station. So we are integrated with the ground radar station as well, and it's a common air picture.
Although the AWACS crew may enjoy a bird's eye view of the Euro 2012 matches, their main focus will be on the mission, even though this is not a regular military one.
Basically it's not so different because we are assisting in maintaining airspace integrity, assisting in keeping the air picture for our commanding authorities, and that is independent of military or civilian air traffic.
I do exactly the same, what I always do. It's only kind of feeling that I do something special today, and I think the whole crew is sharing the same feeling with me.
As a consequence of the 9/11 terrorist attacks, NATO governments have been able to request the air surveillance and control capability of NATO AWACS to assist with security for major public occasions.
It happens a few times a year. High visibility events could be a visit of the Pope, could be President Obama visiting us, a G8, a NATO summit. When happenings like that occur, countries can request for extra protection, hence for E3A coverage.
The NATO AWACS component is the Alliance's largest collaborative program and celebrates its 30th anniversary this year. During the Euro 2012 tournament, it is mandated to help safeguard only the Polish airspace.
No, we will not be flying over the Ukraine, as we only can fly within NATO airspace. So we will not contribute to the Ukrainian side of the house.
Well, what happens if you see something?
If we see something, we'll report it to the ground side in Poland, and then they can converse that message to the authorities in the Ukraine.
With a flight crew that can consist of 16 nationalities out of the 18 contributing nations, it is a special multinational working environment, flying missions like these.
Of course it is, because soccer is always emotional, so it's special for us.
Something that becomes even more special when you're a crew member from one of the countries that is organizing the championship.
It's very special because yes, you see, I'm the only one Polish on the board of the jet right now, and it's like really protecting the country, feeling the responsibility for it. It really, as I said, makes me proud, yeah. Really, it's kind of my small support for them to win.
So you don't mind working while others watch the game?
I don't mind at all. I mean, they love to play football, I love to fly.
As football fans watch their country's team compete, they can be reassured to know that some of their fellow citizens are ensuring airborne surveillance to assist the security of the competition. But who will win the game?
Well, I'm not going to tell you that until we land, because we got the first pilot from Greece, so maybe first he lands safely and then I will tell you who's going to win.
Of course, the Greek pilot landed the airplane safely, as Poland and Greece opened the tournament with a 1-1 draw. I'm Karsten Reiniers, reporting for the NATO channel from Poland.